Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Taylor, your host for the Taylor James Lifestyle Show. Welcome to another one. Today, we are sending my future self a message, and whoever else wants to receive this message. This message is, don't hold back. Stop holding back. Get the fire back in you. You know what I mean? This message is about those times that you might feel weak and those times that you might feel unmotivated. Remember, motivation is when you feel good. Discipline is what you do when it doesn't feel good and you got to do it anyways. Maintain that discipline. You know, I was just thinking about something. I just got done doing cardio, like almost always. And I was just thinking about how people hold themselves back, you know? And a lot of times it's kind of funny to me because and we all do it. We're all guilty of it. Oh yeah, we got to put a nicotine pouch in. You know, Huberman, he says that the neurological benefits of nicotine is actually good for you. So we'll see. But yeah, man, like people, I see it all the time in the world. I see it in myself sometimes. People hold themselves back. People don't give themselves enough credit to give themselves what they deserve. They think they aren't worth it, or they think they aren't good enough, or whatever the fucking case is, you know what I mean? Let me remind you of something, though. You know, a little, probably one of my favorite Latin terms is, I believe it's Latin, yeah. Memento mori. And it means, remember you must die. And I learned that fucking phrase in fourth grade. I remember it like it was yesterday because it resonated with me. I've always had a little bit of a darkness inside of me, and so shit with death and things like that I like. But the point isn't that you have to die. The point is that you have all this time to live and then you die. But remember that at the end of all this, you must die. And the whole point is to live now. And I feel like people forget that. People get so caught up in the fucking confinements of society and the confinements of other people's thoughts and the confinements of their own thoughts, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. I can't, I don't know what that's called. I think it's called the opposition beating us down, you know? Of course they don't want anybody to be successful and happy and live prosperous lives. They'd rather us be useful idiots, but that's a story for another time. This message is to just remind you that you're on a mission. You're on a mission. I'm on a mission. Remember that mission. You know what I mean? Follow through, man. Chase your fucking dreams. So many people are so scared, and that's one thing. I think I'm just too stupid to be scared about failure. I'm scared to fail for other reasons. Like, I'm scared. I love to just start shit. I love to just fucking hammer down and do something new and exciting, you know? And I'm afraid of everybody being right about me. You know what I mean? I'm afraid of everybody that ever said, you fucking suck, being like, I fucking told you, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm fucking scared of. I have to succeed. You know what I mean? I have to fucking charge hard. And that's a huge motivating factor, but so many times do I see people living in mediocrity or giving themselves mediocre, I always do that, mediocre shit. And it's kind of sad, man, because like I do believe that we all deserve more than that. I believe that we deserve to give ourselves more than that. And it starts with a deep understanding of yourself and your self-worth. You know, it's taken me a long time to get to this point where I can have these feelings, I can have these thoughts, and I can say these things out into the world. It's taken me years, 15 years probably, to get to this fucking point. And the reason I want to say these things today is because I hope that there's somebody out there that needs this, you know what I mean? And maybe that person is me in the future. That's why I said at the beginning, you know, this message is for me in the future. This is for me to come back to and be like, oh yeah, that's right. I got a fucking job to do. I got dreams to chase. You know what I mean? I watched Dave Chappelle's new special, Dreamer. For those of you that watched my comedy review specials, you guys know, great fucking special. For those of you that don't know, it was a great fucking special. I highly recommend you watch it. As far as I'm concerned, best of 2023, and he waited till like the fucking last couple days of 2023 to release it, and then he just fucking mic drops, bam, everybody's dead. Anyways, the special's called The Dreamer, and I won't get too into it because I don't want to spoil the ending of that special, but he talks about being a powerful dreamer, and he talks about living in other people's dreams and people living in your dreams. And sometimes, sometimes you live in other people's dreams, and sometimes people live inside of your dreams. And it just reminded me that I'm sick and fucking tired of living in other people's dreams. I'm going to live in my own dreams every fucking opportunity I get. And if I can't, I'm going to figure out a way to get back to living my dreams. You know what I mean? And I think that you should do the same, you know? I feel like a lot of times it's almost as if, and I've seen it as I get older, you know, maybe I talked to somebody 5-10 years ago and I haven't talked to them in a long time, and I talk to them again and I'm like, wow, like life kicked you in the balls and you just laid down. I don't get it, man. Life has kicked me in the balls countless times, continues to do so, and I won't fucking stop. I have like a fucking ball kick fetish now for life kicking me in the balls. Just kidding. That shit is fucked up. But that was kind of anyways, that's for my my comedy fans. But the point is, man, don't let society, don't let life, don't let other people dim your shine. Don't let other people fucking corrupt your dreams, man. Go hard. Chase that shit. You only get one of these motherfucking lives, dude. And like, you know, truthfully, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I regret this or I regret that. But one thing I can say that I feel sometimes is that I don't regret it, but I wish I would have started chasing my dreams sooner. But with that being said, my life has been extremely beautiful, and I'm extremely grateful for almost every aspect of my life and everything that's happened in it, really. You know, everything from working in the oil field to my fiance breaking our engagement and bailing on me, you know, like a month or two after I started my business, and forcing me to show myself what I'm capable of. And you know, some of the things that people would take and use as an excuse to lay down are some of the biggest reasons for me to work as hard as I can, to chase my dreams even harder. I did a podcast, I think it was the Sunday sermon, where I kind of talked about, dude, like life is hard, you know, like life is rough. And even for me sometimes, it's like, and right now it's been, I don't know how to even really say it. It's been kind of dark, you know what I mean? And it's really hard. And it's like, you know, the thought has crossed my mind, you know, the thought has crossed my mind to get back to mediocrity, because that shit is easy, man. That shit is fucking easy. But I'm not that kind of motherfucker, dude. I hate to say this because I just hate the saying, but I'm fucking built different, dude. I can't fucking do it anymore. I tried. I tried for a long time, and even now, you know, I thought about going and I went and had an interview at a big gym to be a personal trainer there, thinking that maybe it would help. I guess, raise my skill level a little bit, of course, raise my notability, you know, help me build maybe a local clientele, right? And one of the things that they said is that I would have to sign a do not compete or whatever, and that would mean I would have to essentially like dismantle my LLC, Illustrious Fitness, and I wouldn't be able to do business with that business. And so essentially, I'm sitting there with the guy, and in my mind, it's one of two choices. It's work on the dream that I want to work on my dreams, or give up my dreams and go to work for somebody else's dreams and just be another fucking pawn in their big fucking, you know, corporate bullshit. And life had been kind of kicking me in the balls so much that I had seriously considered it. I mean, I got the job. Like, let's not even fuck around, dude. I got the job. They kept calling me. I can't do it. I can't not chase my own dreams, man. And like, even in the darkest fucking times, in the hardest fucking times of my life, which have been recently, it's only made me want to chase my dreams even more and work even harder to get to a better place. And another part of this, and I've said it to people before, I don't know if I've said it on the pod before, but I'm willing to suffer. I'm willing to go through hell and fight like fuck to get out of it and get back, so that I can be great and so that I can help others maybe get through times like that faster and more efficiently and with more grace. You know what I mean? Like, that is my mission. You know, I'm working on this shit for myself for sure, because that's where it starts. Like I always say, you're the most important person in your life. But mission accomplished. Next mission is to fucking bring that into other people's lives through fitness, through life coaching, through just fucking being friends. You know what I mean? Like, let's elevate each other, right? And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not maybe gonna do it. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna fucking see how it goes. I'm chasing my fucking dreams, and I will die before I give up. And you know, the guy asked me the other day, well, I knew he was gonna ask me, and before he could ask me, he essentially was kind of wanting to recruit me for a project to go work for another company. And before he could even ask the question, I made a joke, but I was like, yeah, I'm too stubborn, you know, I'll never give up. I'll never stop doing what I'm doing. I'm too fucking stupid to give up, you know what I mean? But I'm not too stupid to give up. I want to chase my dreams. I want to live in my own dreams. I want to wake up every day and walk into the life of my dreams, and that's what I'm building right now. And I want to see you guys build that too. And I really do believe it's possible for every motherfucker out there. And you know, if it's not me that helps you, if it's not me that gives you value, there are so many people out there that want to do the same thing that I want to do, or very similar, you know, because I don't think that anybody's the same, you know. We're all like fingerprints. We're all just same idea, just a little different. And there are so many people, man, that can give you the value and give you the inspiration and the insight and the wisdom that you need to take yourself and take your life to the next level. You know, I offer some programs to people to do this, right? But it's more than that, you know what I mean? And it's not business. It's not making money. More so than anything, it's wanting to have an impact on the world, wanting to have an impact on your life and the lives of as many other motherfucking people as I can on this planet. And you know, I saw this clip the other day, and it really resonated with me because the guy said, he's like, man, he's like, I've always felt this way. He's kind of explaining some of the same things I'm explaining. He's like, even when I was a kid, I kind of felt this thing inside me that I just didn't really understand until I got to be in a point where I could understand and feel it. And that's where I'm at. Is like, I've been feeling this my whole life. And I feel so right about it. And I feel so good. And it makes me feel so abundant. And I know that it's my calling. I know that it's my purpose. I feel so fulfilled. Even when my fucking bank account is not where it should be. Even when my fucking bills are not paid on time, like even in the darkest fucking moments of my life, which has been kind of recently, I could not ask for more abundance in my life and more fulfillment from the work that I'm doing, the energy that I'm putting out, and that's why I'm here. And it's kind of got a little deeper than I expected, but I guess that's why I'm so passionate, man. You know, I don't want to see people fucking lay down, and I hate seeing people get beat down by life and get beat down by society and get fit into a box and, you know, conform to fucking whatever the fuck is popular or whatever the fuck is standard or whatever the fuck you're supposed to do and shit like that. Like, I've never really been one of those motherfuckers that does what everybody else is doing. A lot of times I'm a little jaded towards what everybody else is doing, and I like intentionally not listen to a song or watch a movie or something because everybody's fucking doing it. I'm like, man, fuck that. But eventually I will or something. But anyways, my point is, you know, get out there and chase your fucking dreams. Stop being scared, man. Go hard. Don't limit yourself. You're more capable than you could ever imagine. And again, you know, my mission is to suffer, is to go through life and chase these dreams and to learn the lessons, maybe in the hardest ways possible, because sometimes that's what it feels like, but so that I can give that back to the world and hopefully save some motherfuckers some time, save some motherfuckers some energy. I want to give this, you know what I mean? This again, it's my calling. But anyways, a little fired up today. But guys, I just care so much about humanity, man, and I care so much about people, and it breaks my fucking heart to see people give up on their dreams and to get pushed and boxed in to whatever box that society or the world or life thinks that you're supposed to be in. I believe that we are all more powerful than we can ever imagine. And yeah, man, stop limiting yourself. Challenge yourself. Charge hard, man. Reach for the fucking stars. You know, one of the cheesy sayings I like to say to myself a lot is, shoot for the moon, and if you miss, at least you'll land amongst the stars. But I'm shooting for something, you know what I mean? I'm going somewhere, and sometimes it's a little chaotic, and I don't quite know where I'm going, or I don't know what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I can be happy with the fact that I'm chasing my dreams, and I'm hopefully having an impact on somebody's life. You know, I went to the Military Youth Academy. Well, for those of you that don't know, I went to a military school when I was 16. Basically, I'll sum it up. You know, you go in, it's for at-risk youths. I was a pretty at-risk youth. I was a fucking shithead. And you go and you basically become a ward of the state, and you live on a military base for almost 6 months, and you're in boot camp for like 6 months. Every day, same thing. You know, you're doing push-ups, getting screamed at, all kinds of shit. And one thing that taught me is the hard work is worth it. No matter how hard it is, no matter what it fucking takes, the hard work is worth it. And you are the most important person in your life. So just remember that, guys. When you're living in somebody else's dream and you're fed up with that bullshit, use it as fuel, man. Get out there and do what it is you always wanted to do. It's not too late. It doesn't matter how old you are. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, the universe and the universe and God have a plan for all of us. And if you think you're too old, I'm telling you right now, you're not. If you think you're too inexperienced, I'm telling you right now, you are not too inexperienced. If you think you're too lazy, you're too weak, too whatever, I'm telling you right now, you're not. Hold yourself to a higher standard and achieve the fucking shit you want to achieve. That's what this life is about. And that's what I'm trying to bring to your life. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to cool down a little bit. I'm going to head back into the gym and I'm going to get back to work after that. So you guys, I don't just say this shit for nothing. I don't just say victory to everybody for nothing. I mean that. You know what I mean? I mean that shit. So with that being said, victory to everybody. Chase your fucking dreams. Be a champion. And I'll talk to you on the next one. I love you guys. Later.